All right. Welcome back to the CNO Show. My name is Othello Boucher. We got Chris Lingbach in here. Let's get right to our guests. You watched them growing up in House Party, listen to all their music. They're on to promote their episode of Way Back When, airing soon in honor of Black History Month. Kid and Play, Chris Reed and Christopher Martin join the show. What's up, guys?
Yo.
How you guys doing?
Yo. We're chilling. Good.
So tell us about the episode.
Hey, check it out. I mean, this is Kid. I'm here in California. I know Play's on the East Coast. Real quickly, as far as the TV show Way Back When is concerned, it was an opportunity for TV One to kind of, just pay tribute to some of our pop culture icons from the past. So they had a week of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Sinbad hosted the 70s. Niecy Nash from Reno 911 hosted the 80s.
You guys sort of fall in between the 80s and 90s, right? Like, you guys sort of lapsed both of those decades.
Yeah, our first records was out as like 87, 88. We were another group.
Too hype.
Did and play.
We kind of straddled the decades. But I mean, I had the good fortune of hosting the 90s. That's been this week. That's been running. The final episode, which will be tonight. We actually have a best of next week where they kind of chronicle all the different decades and all the great performances.
So, are you guys hosting it, or are they honoring you? Are they talking about Kid and Play?
Yeah, I've actually been hosting it all week, but tonight was like a special episode. We kind of paid homage to House Party. Play was kind enough to come out and be a part of it, and he and I performed as well. So we just kind of, after hosting it, we just, try to put a nice capper on the week. Put a little Kid and Play cherry red bow on the door, and give it some
nicely put. Nicely put.
Fellas, I remember
do a little John Wall dance.
Oh yeah, that's for DC. They're right here in DC, guys. I actually had an awkward media dunk contest with John Wall, and he had to judge me, and he did a lot of judging. Let me tell you that.
Let me tell you this. Let me put y'all up on some game, because you guys are like the hip dudes.
All right.
This happened like I guess a few weeks ago. Somebody put it up on the internet. I think it first started on Funny or Die, and then it ended up on Deadspin.com.
Right.
They showed a classic photo, and on Funny or Die they called it the greatest photo ever taken, and it was a Michael Jordan, Kid, Play, Will Smith, and Jazzy Jeff. That was in this picture, and I remember.
But you know what's so funny about that, kid? Before you go any further, what's so funny about that picture? They got it from me.
No way.
They stole it from your Facebook.
Your camera?
It's my picture they got off of my Facebook or wherever.
That is hilarious.
So
that has got to be the greatest face.
Where did it come from?
That's got to be the greatest Facebook profile picture ever, right there.
If I had that picture posterized, I'd put it on my ceiling above my bed.
Dude, let me tell you. I mean, you can go. Like I said, you can probably go to Play's thing. I put it up too. The thing about it on Funny or Die that made it really funny was the guy. I wish I could remember his name. I'm going to go find out who he is, because the writer was very good. He just started writing about, like, under what scenarios did all these people get together, and why was MJ, why was MJ there, and why was Kid and Play there?
That is funny.
Why was Jazzy Jeff there, and blah blah blah, and I just thought it was really
And that's
cool.
Still up on Funny or Die right now?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So we can search Kid and Play on Funny or Die.
I had the caption. It's called the greatest photo ever taken.
Hey guys, let me ask you. Me and Chris, this is Othello. We're friends, and we're trying to break out into media, do our thing. That's what you guys were doing. You guys were friends, and then you decided, hey, you wanted to be a hip hop comedy duo, and you kind of went at it. What advice would you give to us who are kind of up and coming and trying to make it in this?
Go ahead.
Nothing.
I stumped you guys.
Well, it's about the thing about it is, and it's great that you guys are friends, because there was times where I wanted to give up, and Kid was like, we got to keep going. Times where he wanted to give up, and then I'd be the cat. We got to keep going. So it's about enjoying the journey. Not taking yourselves and the situation too seriously, and just keep forging forward, man. Don't give up. I know it sounds cliche and like politically correct, but it's the truth. It's like, don't give up. I love the greatest slogan ever made, Nike. Just do it. Do it, you know?
That sounds...
Yeah, do it and enjoy it. And as Clay said, I mean, you know, we faced a lot of adversity, you know what I mean? Everybody looks at it, you know, our style and the hair, and it's all fly now and iconic, but, you know, people used to laugh at us. You know, people used to laugh like, who y'all think y'all are?
Right.
And I think it was the saving grace when those times were tough that we had each other. You
right.
know, had we just been alone, maybe they would have broke us down. But as Clay said, you know, there were times when I was weak and he was strong, and vice versa. So, you know, if you guys are boys and you really boys, then you're going to be fine, because that means you're always going to keep it real with each other, and that means you're always going to do your best work together. Now, I've done some great stuff as an individual and as Clay have, but we know we've done our best work together.
It's like separating Outkast.
You know, yeah, I mean, yeah, you know what, kind of deal. I mean, we know them dudes, and I love both of them. But and the thing is, I don't know that it's you know, I don't know. People just like what they like, and they like what's familiar. You know, people enjoy Clay when he's doing his thing as an individual. People like me when I'm doing my thing individually. But when we get together, it's like when Outkast get together, it's just sexier, and people like it.
Yep,
so,
that's true.
You know, we just trust in the system. Like when we knew it would be the right time to kind of do our thing, when we were both, you know what I mean, when we were ready for it, and we felt like the audience was ready for it. So all this, you know, this resurgence of what Kid and Play is about is a beautiful thing. And this white dude wants us to get on.
Hey, I wish we had more time with you guys.
Hey, wait, I got one parting question for you. I remember way back when a movie called House Party came out, and I rented it. It was the first rated R movie I ever rented, and I got it under the nose because my parents didn't know anything about, you know, hip hop or anything about that, so they didn't know what it was. They thought it was like a bedtime story or something like that. I just wanted to thank you guys for that. I wanted to thank you for that moment of my life because I cherish it dearly.
And I want to thank you for allowing us to help you deceive your parents.
Are you guys on Twitter or anything like that?
Important.
Are you guys on Twitter?
Yes.
Yeah. It's Kid and Play.
Okay,
all
cool.
one word. ITS Kid. KIDNPLAY. Kid and Play.
Cool, awesome. We'll hit you guys up after this. Thanks so much for the time.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, see you guys.